My Christian name was David, my new name Dawud Reid, and I turned 60 this year. Recently, my wife of 30 years was diagnosed with a terminal illness that required a transplant to save her life. And in November of last year, the opportunity for the transplant came up, and we travelled 4 hours to Sydney to the hospital where it was going to be performed. And the day of her operation, I decided that I was going to go to a church. And as it happened, I ended up passing by a mosque, and I went into the mosque. And I gained some sort of connection there. It all sort of fell into place. One God. It became very evident to me there was one God. There was no intermediaries to this one God. There were no praying to Mary in the middle, and there was no praying to Jesus in the middle. It dawned on me that Jesus, when he was in the garden, was praying to God. Wasn't praying to himself. There was no three in one. There was only the singular one God. And then I decided that I wasn't going to rush into this, so I made some inquiries, and I ended up meeting a nice Muslim man who said he'd lead me through, and I saw him for several weeks, 3-4 times a week, and eventually it all made perfect sense to me, absolutely made perfect sense to me, and I took my Shahada. I've come back to Canberra, and since that time I've been attending the mosque when I get the chance to. Yeah, it is Ramadan at the moment. It's my first Ramadan, and I'm fasting at the moment.